Are those spirits? I like that they're like color-coded. That's cool. They're called the Spirit Infantry Regiment. Their ranks are made up of spirits caught by the Ministry of Spirituality. They've all received intense military training. They're highly skilled. That's totally against international law. Are they all carrying LMGs? Their surveillance, team coordination, and shooting skills are just as good as any living soldiers. You better stay out of their sights. Man, stand aside, Kojima. Death Stranding 2, be like. Now it's the humans' turn to sneak around the spirits, huh? The SCV analyst team should be on the 3rd floor. Were they operating out of here this whole time? We were just like, oh man, they're back at home base, and they might have just been in here. We're gonna take back the ritual artifacts, but first let's head to the server room on the 2nd floor. Plug that USB device I handed you earlier into the terminal. Whatever the SCV is planning, they're probably setting up all around City Hall as well. Oh, we're pretty far out. Okay. We need to collect as much evidence as we can. Got it. I'll get a move on. Turn night vision on and off. Wait, let's see. Let's hear that sound effect. Spotted. Try going prone in some bushes. Getting into a shootout with them would be suicide. Nah, that's why we're gonna pick them off one by one. They raise an alarm, retreat into the woods, and lay low until it dies down. Hide their bodies in the bushes after you perform a takedown. There's takedown? The flash grenade seems like a very risky move. I'm trying very hard to not look up her skirt, but it's so hard. There are 2 watchtowers in front of the town hall. Each is occupied by a spirit. They have better eyesight than living soldiers. Take them out from a distance. Oh, no angle. Rooftop looks clear. Strong start. No Captain McMillan over here. Look-see around here. Everything looks clear to me. Okay, I think I see a watchtower. Can we get the shot off from here? I don't think so. But there's patrolling vehicles too, right? Like, heard a radio. Yeah, I know. I'm just taking my sweet time, okay? Oh, here's a watchtower. But no angle. Really? Are they just not spawned in? Is that what I'm missing? Or is this like... Actually, let's see how this works. Okay, you can't do the dive. That sucks. Hear a radio again. All right, come on in, come on in, come on in. I am in... This is an empty alley with no one here to hurt you. Please, patrol in. Can I ND my light and just absolutely get killed by the opposition? I hear the radio going off over there, and I am kind of tempted to go look, but I do... As easy of a shot as this would be, I think that would get me busted. So let's have a little... Let's do a little ingress over here. How about those corners? What? Who sees me? Okay. Well, this was great for hiding, but I'm kind of stuck. Oh, wait. It's the... Okay, there's that technical again. It's the tower. Right? It's got to be the tower. I should blow that vehicle up, honestly. Okay. I'm not seeing anyone in the tower. That's unfortunate. All right. We are going to take our sweet time running around the periphery of the map and picking people off one by one. That is the plan. I know. I'm ignoring that. Nice sentry out here. Get sniped. I really want to get that vehicle. I hope it laps me soon, so I can just take care of that and be done. Actually, I haven't been good about reloading. Since we have a lull in the battle. Okay, there's these two. Can I... What are my odds here, huh? Okay, there's one. That's two. Whiffed a shot, but that's okay. This is a nice... Really? You're just all over there. Unmoving. Is the truck stuck? Oh shoot, here comes someone. All right, time to go. Nice. I probably need to be a little more judicious in my ammo, but that's okay. Oh. We are taking fire. Where at? Ooh. Come on. Okay, give me a transition here. Mine. Who's arriving in the area operations, huh? You're mine. This is my area of operation, huh? Okay. I see a light. There we go. Nice. You're mine. Get canoed. Come on now. Who's driving the truck towards me? Uh-oh. Oh, technical. Not good. So how many squads do we have here exactly? Because I can, as bad of a video as it might be, I could do this for a while. Let's see. How are we looking here? You're mine. Uh-oh. Need to retreat into the woods here. I like these odds somewhat. Oh, there you are. Okay, they're in the search phase, but that's not gonna stop me from getting a nice biting angle on these people. Well. Come on now. Surprise. I can't even see and I'm doing alright. Give me the angle. Beautiful. One more, right? Nope. Okay, you're all good. Where's the next unit coming from? Got that one. I've been detected, but I'm not dead, and that's what counts. Oh, here you are. Goodbye. We can keep this up all night. Actually, here, what's my handgun look like? Only 9 shots in that? Yeah, right. That was very MGS5. Oh, disappear. Mine. Oh, okay. Now they've manned the towers. And now they're unmanned. Lovely. Okay, double checking. You're good. There's not going to be any spirit infantry after I'm done with this place. Alright, let's switch to our rifle. Come on. Run on up. Here, let's I'm gonna assume that at this point I'm not worried about hiding bodies, because I think they know. Alright, this is that intersection with a bunch of people. How are we looking? Got you, got you, got you. Main street's nice and clear. Let's make a run for it. Kind of fun. I'm gonna drop the name. Oh, that was weird. Trying to stay hydrated. I feel like I've been playing for a while. I'm using a different recording software than normal, and so I can't actually see as easily how long I've been going. I'm gonna drop the name of an actual, like, is it a AAA game? It absolutely blows. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, right? It's Breakpoint was the most recent one. Absolutely terrible game. I have like 100+ hours in it. Just not a Ghost Recon game in the slightest. It plays more like this, to be honest, and that should make them ashamed. Let's have a little look. So we got one right there, and then I think I got the ones up there. Someone NDing a light over there. I see you. All right, you know what? You're mine. You're mine. And we look pretty clear. Oh, no, we got... Let's get a nice angle on these guys here. Oh, there's even some cover for me. How convenient. I guess maybe this isn't cover. This is concealment. Got a nice barricade position right here that I cannot shoot through for some reason. There we go. All right, here's the plan. Nice. Caught by the barricade. Let's see if we can't find a better angle then, because apparently you can't shoot through fences in this game. Yes, you can. You can shoot through fences, but you can't shoot through some straw and wood, apparently. This plays like Breakpoint. I feel like the Tom Clancy games, like Splinter Cell, were very much supposed to be true stealth games at points. And Breakpoint was just like, yeah, you're gonna be Rambo, but we're gonna pretend that it's stealth because your gun is suppressed. Just genuinely a bad action game. I think I saw someone in there. I am a little low on the good old MK14, so maybe we go back to our primary. What does it look like? Oh yeah, it's actually very dark without my night vision. Never mind. Is this like aim assist that I'm getting here? That is. I don't suppose I can sub out my 9mm for an MP5, could I? Here's someone around here, though. That is mildly concerning. The rifle is too loud for indoor. Get me a better suppressor, then. I'm bored. Oh, the work never ends. Oh, well, you know what? It's about to be... I already worked myself to death once. At least you can't work yourself to death twice. Oh, the angle is so clunky on this, but I know we are gonna take that shot. There's no way you gave me 9 bullets in a contemporary 9mm handgun. I feel like the capacity of this thing is like 15 in real life. But see, the point of this scenario is that this is what the SMG is for. This is specifically a scenario in which... Ooh, that was... Well... Guess I'm just gonna hold this position. Or not. What? Come on. What if I... Okay, you know what? What if I do not stealth this? Alright. We get some ammo. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast, baby. Let's go. Lo and behold. Oh, this is, the one Shrine Maiden earlier. Alright, come on now. Check those corners. I'm transferring the logs. Hacker voice, I'm in. Anything look suspicious? Let's see. Kohinata texted the mayor and the head of regional policy division, offering to build a hospital and golf courses, covering up bid rigging and bribery too. Deals like this are way out of line for the Ministry of Spirituality. So the one pulling the strings must be even higher up than Kohinata. That's okay. I'm sure we don't know who it is, and we're probably gonna kill him anyways. We got the evidence. I'm heading to the conference room. You go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. No, please. I crave covering fire. I wonder if there's anything you need to open. Open what? Stealth mechanic? I guess that's not really a stealth mechanic per se, but like a hiding mechanic. Okay, how about some dynamic movement? That wasn't great, but it worked. Please. I should keep my sniper rifle. Oh, here we are. Stack up. Come on, please. You don't need to stack up. Come on. Short stock that rifle. Sling it over your shoulder, under your armpit, whatever you prefer. And you'd still be alive. I haven't finished analyzing the talisman yet. I'm somehow relieved that it's tough not to crack. Where's Kohinata? I think he's at HQ. Hey, stop! What did... Oh. We're just torturing this guy. Okay, well that's not my problem. About to have that Jack Bauer scenario where this is just teaching people that torture is effective. Although I guess she's mostly doing it to feel better about herself and not necessarily get anything out of that guy. Where is he? Be like the Robert Pattinson. Where is he? I'm here, you idiot. Oh. Kneecap him, come on. Just don't go too high. I actually remember what I was gonna say. Oh, congratulations. You quitting smoking. Thanks. I took a Stop the Bleed course recently, actually. I've been waiting to do that for years. But I always carried medical supplies, and I'd never had to deal with an actual severe bleed incident. But it was good to know. They do have an online course if people are interested in emergency medicine. Could have been a bit better. You already forgot my name? You know, Ayane-chan, cigarettes cost more than double what they used to. Anyways, you have something to ask me, right? You should shoot him once first. I know you know why we're here, so just spill it. This is risky. You shouldn't let him get this close. I guess you won't be leaving this village alive anyways. Okay, I'll fill you in. Without any further ado, please direct your attention to these slides. I wouldn't. Shoulder this guy. Slides. Give him one in the shoulder. Very far. I present to you the project of the mysterious undefined force field that is confirmed in Saiga Village, Nara. This slideshow is lame as... I kind of like it, though. First of all, the spiritual attacks around Japan have become a serious problem as of late. People will live secluded lives and end up dying alone and afraid. And those who would rather off themselves than living lives of poverty. They hold grudges against society, refuse to ascend to nirvana, and turn into unlawful spirits. Perhaps we should improve society somewhat? Their number increases with each passing day. At this rate, the Ministry of Spirituality won't be able to keep up exercising them all. Officers in the Ministry of Spirituality use anti-spirit firearms to exercise them, but it makes them ascend forcibly through pain. However, some spirits that hold... She's just sitting in the chair. Especially strong grudges can come back alarmingly quickly. Each SAB detains those kinds of powerful unlawful spirits, but they're close to running out of cells. Spirits tend to gather around in dark places like the countryside where there aren't as many light sources. They threaten the villagers and make them abandon their homes. As a result, the population of the village decreases and the spirits get a place to live, which creates a vicious, I'm sure that's supposed to be cycle. To solve the problem, the government is planning to amend the law of possession of weapons and allow people to sell anti-spirit firearms. Why is it? This irritates me, actually. Why is it that these plots are always like, what if we turned Japan into America? It's always like this, where they're like, Licorice Recoil suffered from the same thing, where it was like, oh, I'm the big bad, and my plan is to give everyone in Japan an unregistered firearm. This is just like, is it? I mean, it's pretty bad here. I'm not gonna lie. It's really bad here. But come on now. It's always the same, like, let's just give everyone guns and it's gonna go badly. I think, although, now, to be fair, we are not doing a good job of proving people wrong. In fact, this holds very true considering the contemporary American sphere, but I'd have 2 nickels. I know, that idea is BS. They're damn optimistic fools. An anti-spirit bullet is just a bullet that can hit a spirit. It kills people, too. The gun would be an easy suicide kit for 100 million depressed Japanese. Thus, in the pursuit of a more comprehensive solution, Councillor Shido turned to Saiga Village. Ugh, the color scheme is making me puke. Hold on, you said Shido, the Counselor of the Ministry of Spirituality? Atsuhiko Shido? The Ministry of Spirituality had been keeping tabs on Saiga Shrine's spiritual force field. It separates the village from both the real world and the other world, and also prevents any physical contact from the outside. It's an extremely powerful shield that not even our spiritual science technology can compare to. On top of that, the one in control of the force field can freely dictate who may pass through. Pretty powerful tool, right? You must be thinking, wow, if I had one of these, I could do whatever I wanted without anyone bothering me. I have a question. Is it possible for you to quit talking like that? Did she actually hit him, or she just fired one off? Listening to my father's murderer give a teed talk really pisses me off. Sure, by the way, it's more polite if you raise your hand before asking a question. I would beat this out of him. Okay, about the problem of unlawful spirit infestation. Frankly, spirits are nothing more than waste produced when someone dies. Do you know what we do with waste when it can't be recycled? A landfill. Yes, we toss it in a landfill. Project Funato is our ace in the hole to combat spirit infestation. In brief, it isolates worthless villages and towns in the countryside and throws unlawful spirits away there. Hey Maroko, what's with the shocked expression? You're on his side, aren't you? I just asked her to analyze the talisman. I never told Maroko a word of the reason why. I can read you like a book. You're thinking, but why get the innocent villages involved, right? A spiritual force field is made to protect human lives. It cannot be conjured unless there's a sufficient number of humans gathered. But the spirit stone mirror can detect residual life force for a few days. In other words, even if all the villagers got killed right before the force field is activated, the mirror wouldn't know any better. Ayane-chan, your father was really dedicated to researching it. Everything I needed to know was in his notebooks. Come on, just shoot this guy. Honestly, I wanted to get rid of the villagers in Saiga Village little by little after I activated the force field. The head honchos in the Ministry of Defense insisted I try a light energy converter, and boom, this is what happened to the village. They prioritized using the converters on villages that were on the enemy side during the actions in Myanmar. Ruthless, aren't they? What actions do we have in... Is this an actual thing that I'm missing out on? Some historical context? Let's see. Well, I suppose they have an embassy. I'm looking at Wikipedia, the free online encyclopedia that anyone can edit. Well, we'll see. Unfortunately, we missed cutting off the power line, the fiber optic cable that connected the town hall to the outside world. And a few posts about the spiritual attack have been posted on social media by the Town Hall account. I ordered my subordinate to delete the account right away, but someone noticed. Me. I was like, oh my, you're a damn walking disaster. Oh, there's one more slide. It's gonna be a jump scare, right? Saiga's village's conversion to a landfill is complete. That's just the first phase of the project, of course. Once we possess the ritual objects, the process will be repeated on villages of a similar size to Saiga Village. Komaishi Village in Yamanashi, Arase Village in Akita, Kanagaya Village in Tottori. Isolated dying village whose population is 45% seniors and hire well-known spirits to invite immigrants. Oh, and we release the spirits that the SAB has detained into the villages. Everything is going to be covered up as a large-scale spiritual disaster. Tokyo. Tokyo has taken young people away from the countryside for their labor. And now they want villagers to be landfills for the spirit? Or villages to be landfills for the spirit? Hey, Ani-chan. You were going to move up to Tokyo from the village, yeah? Well, listen. The project is not that bad for the countryside. You have the shot. Imagine, if you shut down the village and trap 20,000 spirits in the force field, 20 other towns or villages around can be safe where the spirits would have attacked. Yeah, the ends justify the means. We're not doing it. A government official shouldn't miss the forest for the trees. Even if the project is conducted, about 10,000 spirits would be spawned anywhere in Japan every year. So you would end up turning Japan into a landfill island. There's a secret that I haven't told our spirit cooperators. Generally, spirits avoid humans, but on the other hand, they attack humans to take their energy. When they're trapped somewhere with only spirits around, their ego breaks down within a year. They end up turning into gel and ascending. With 10 or so landfills the same size as Saiga Village, we could bring an end to our spirit epidemic. Okay, well, about time. I was worried about if I had to hurt any innocent people involved in this project of yours. But now I can kill you all without any hesitation. Come on, do it. I knew you would have said that. That's why I didn't include you in the project. You already realized that shooting spirits one by one can't be worth it. Shut up, you murderer. We're here for this. Not for your crappy slides. And what do you plan to do with it? I thought we were killing this guy. As long as the spirits remain in this village, it'll find its way back into my hands. You don't seriously think you can kill them all, do you? Are you gonna lift the force field and release every spirit in Nara? Or what? At least 2,000 people would die, and that's just the Yoshino district. Hane-chan would think of something. I've given it some thought, and I've decided that I'm going to kill both you and Shido. There are no excuses for what you've done. You're just mass murderers. I'll cut every last inch of you into pieces, even your souls. Oh wait, actually that's a good point. If we kill them, they become vengeful spirits, right? So we actually gotta kill them twice. But not now. Oh, come on! The slide says that Shido is all that's behind it, but if my assumption is right, Kohinata, you're still hiding some sort of evil plan. I'm gonna end you, but only after drawing every last detail from you. Nice work ethic. Where was that attitude when you were working for me? Oh, by the way, Maruoka, I'm taking you off the team. What? I've been monitoring your PC remotely. You slacked off and watched videos on the internet. I don't know who this is. You can't get anything done without Shiraishi, can you? It's so obvious. Then why not just kill me too? Dunno. Anyways, I'm going back to HQ. Good riddance to this shitty backwater village in the Kansai region. Kneecap this guy. Shiraishi, your exorcist license is still valid. Feel free to leave the village if you change your mind. Well, good luck, country bumpkin. Come on, don't let him go. I'll never understand why he acts like that. He's not even from the city. I would have winged him a little. We could have grazed him. Oh, here we go. We got intruders in the conference room on the 3rd floor. All spirits taken down. I'll buy some time at the entrance. Ayane-chan, you get out of here from the back, Glasses Girl. See you at the shrine. Alright. Dynamic movement, let's do it. Okay, Glasses Girl, you ready? My name is Maruoka. Can I ethically trade my sniper for the shotgun now? I think it's time. Oh, wait. No, come on. Ha ha ha, here we go. Come and take it. I'm cozy up here. You're gonna have to pry this shotgun from my cold dead hands. Come on, get those quad loads going, huh? We ain't got all day. Yeah, let's do this. Refill ammo. Come on. I got a shell for everyone. I hear them all down there, and you know what? That's okay. You know what? What's the angle on this? Oh, that just landed on the banister. That's no good. $48, $49, $50, $51. You didn't honestly expect me to know about this and not try it again, right? Some P-mags in here. I got some grenades. I can't read that because it's Japanese, but that's okay. Okay. Refill ammo. Oh, do I have a light on this thing? Oh yeah, I do. That's lovely. I'm probably not going to use that. 69, 71. Now, it is a little inconvenient to have to tap reload so much, but, you know, it's going to be even more inconvenient for literally everyone else when I make it their problem when I go downstairs. It would be really funny if I broke the game by doing this, but we'll see. 85. 87, 88, 89, 91, 93. I keep double tapping to reload because I've been playing a bit of Ready or Not, and that's the tactical reload command for dropping the magazine. I keep defaulting to that. All right, here we go. This angle. Here we go. Hold out. Oh, an LMG. Ooh. Ooh. Well, come on in. Did you just get fragged by your own grenade? Ooh, grenade. You know, I'm just comfortable right here. Come on in. Oops. Oh, they're smart. They're grenading my position, but not smart enough for me. All right, let's get a little. Let's get some cover, so I can reload my shotgun some more. I'm sorry that this video is gonna be like, wow, people are they're really breaking something out there. I don't know what it is, but get on the armored vehicle. Oh, that's their APC. No, my 100 shotgun shots. Am I driving? Saiga shrines Mikoshi an armored vehicle. No, we bought this secondhand from a shady record. The chief outbid Hezbollah for it. Oh, I'm also driving this. That's not great. Okay, this is actually a little harder than I thought it would be. Because this thing handles like a... Well, I was gonna say handles like a tank, but it is functionally a tank, yeah. Oh no. This is not a great time for me to be attempting like a multi-point turn here. Who is shooting me? Turn right? Well, oh man, I am trying. Lord knows, I am trying. Who is... What did you honestly expect your 12 gauge was going to do against this? Oh no, that's a point. See a vehicular roadblock up ahead, but that won't stop me. Move forward. At least they had the decency to let me shoot and move at the same time. Oh. Don't bother treating any fatally wounded spirits. I thought we don't give rescue breaths anymore. I'm not CPR certified, though. That is a gap in my own personal knowledge. We'll abandon this command post. All remaining units deployed to attack Saiga Shrine. Why didn't they just break out the APC earlier? That would have been a fantastic, like, location holder vehicle right there. The first objective is to secure the ritual artifacts. The second objective is to kill Mizuki Shiraishi. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna win. That's the indomitable human spirit for you. Wait a minute. I just had a realization. I think the 45 caliber SIG P22 series has a 9-round capacity. Should we secure the perimeter in our vehicle? No. She's out of ammo. We'll leave her here. Dang. This is like the opposite of plot armor. It's like plot emptiness. Alright, we got like what, the 8 people back there? We're going. They come to the shrine already. We gotta hurry up. I'm literally looking at a ghost. Give me my NVGs, man. This is not a... Uh-oh. Oh, they want me to snipe, but I'm not in a good position to be sniping here. Exactly. What? I thought this thing was armored. Why am I getting shot through it? Well, they should not be able to hit me with a shotgun from that far. Speaking of shotguns, they took my shotgun. Alright, here we go. Moving up. Oh, switch to your sniper rifle, they said. Okay, yeah. I do like that you can reload while remaining on target. That's been nice. Alright, up the hill, up the hill. Oh, there they are. Excuse me. All alive? I think in any other situation I'd be a little more jazzed about the MP5, but right now is not the time. Ceasefire and friendly's coming up 12 o'clock. Me and my stupid little laser. Get an IR laser. What's your status? 6 men standing. What about them? They're captives. Great. We don't have to. They're already dead. Oh, you're right. War crimes. How's Maroka? She's still an SAV officer, so I threw her out of the force field. Good job. Maidens, gather round. Alright, I don't know if I like those odds. The earlier version when we were playing this was already hard enough. Sooner or later, the Spirit Infantry Regiment is going to rush in for an all-out offensive. But they can't use explosives, so they'll damage the fragile ritual artifacts. So they're committed to a human wave attack? Oh no, not another one of those. The vehicle one was so bad earlier. The one at the intersection? Yes, we should expect over 500 infantry spirits. 8 against 500 now. Pretty exciting. The north slope is too steep, so they should be coming from the other 3 directions. I'm putting Shibayama and Nishioka in charge of the west. Got it. Oh, by the way, the stew is ready. Now let's eat together after this operation. Osaka and Kikuhawa, you two are on the south. And Itakura and Hashizume are on the east. I'll aid in injured maidens and direct Shiraishi-san to wherever she is needed. Okay, well, that's a solid enough strategy, I think. I'm glad you all trust me now. I appreciate it. Listen up, girls. Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins. No matter how many spirits you exercise, the 212 people killed in Saiga Village will never come back. So we're gonna kill them. We're gonna kill them all. Again. Not ever. If Kohinata is the ritual artifacts, he will repeat the same tragedy in other villages and towns. He will end the insanity of the Funata project. Fight for the justice of the Yamato spirit. Okay, well. And make those abusive pieces of shit repent. Well, we had a chance, and you let him go. We could have shot him. There was always the option to shoot him. Yes, ma'am. Okay, do I get time to ready up? I would like to reassess my weapons situation. I don't think so. It's probably happening right now. Here they come. I can't see anything. Jesus. Well, whatever. I'm just shooting at lasers, and this is why we don't bring lasers. And your light. Shooting at lights. Heavily armored spirits are inbound. Use a turret. Well, you know, on it. Wish I could see a little bit better, but... Oh, other side. And light discipline is important. Because I am shooting at their lights. Because I can't see anything else. Oh, it's a vehicle. It's a technical. They're talking about accessibility over here, but... Suicide spirits. See, the point of the intensity of this attack is so that I cannot sit here and put 100 shells into my M4 again. Oh, I'm sorry, the M104. Not M104. M1014. M14? I think the civilian version is the M4, that's why. I don't really see them calling it the... I don't see them calling it a... Ooh, Nishoka's down. Uh-oh. The West Gate. Which one's the West Gate? Oh, she's down. Shit. That was a grenade, wasn't it? I'm getting tripped up on this lantern. Kikukawa is hit. Got that one. How bad is it? See, let this be an important tactical lesson to everyone watching. I can't see anything, and I'm scoring okay hits because of lights. Get a tactical reload there. Okay, I'm supposed to go rescue Kikukawa where? Oh. Moving up. Oh, okay, well. Her lungs are filled with blood. Okay, well. Chest seal, but I can't drain the blood here. You don't have a decompression needle? Come on. Hashizume is down. Cover the east now. Shit, I'm on it. I actually do not. I also don't know how to do a decompression. I've been trying to figure out like how much emergency medicine I should know for like being in a situation like this, because this is just like what it looks like to walk out in the street in America apparently. But like, I am kind of curious for like what the extent of my emergency like first aid training should be. And it sounds like chest seal and decompression is kind of debated actually, that some people don't think that it's a necessary skill or that it's just like not useful for emergency medicine necessarily. I guess if I was a cop and not like, okay, I can't see anything. Anyhow. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's because of, like, that they really recommend front gate. That they recommend chest seal and decompression for, like, law enforcement only, but... Oh. Got a runner here. Ooh. They got me on that one. I didn't finish a single coherent thought during that attack, but... Yeah. The point is, I don't know. That's all. Front gate, front gate. I'm not being very judicious with my ammo there. I'll just hold this position. Oh, this is actually kind of challenging. Okay, my NVGs. Reload. Reload. Ow. Dang, they like blew me up and then flashed me. That was rude. Maybe I need to transition off the MDGs now. Really? I guess on the trade-off, like now I feel like I'm actually being blinded by the lights. They're actually working. Too close. I wish I had an LMG handy. I am not sniping. Where'd my grenade go? Reload here. Ooh. That was tougher than I thought it would be there. Kikukawa, hang in there, Kikukawa. Her lungs won't stop filling with blood. Only wear medical equipment. I'll be okay. Surely someone out there... Well, actually, they're ghosts, huh? They're not gonna have first aid kits. I'm gonna have IFAKs. I'll walk home. Kikukawa, if you didn't come to save us at the town hall, we would have been killed already. The enemy. All dead. Osaki, Itakura, everyone on our side is okay. Doubt. Shiraishi-san, sorry for hitting you when we first met. What are you talking about? Forget that. Chief, it's been an honor serving with you. You still gotta go to university and research maiden sorcery. Only the dead have seen the end of war. You have too much talent to be wasting out here in the countryside. Never. Never. I feel like there was something else there, but I guess we're not gonna know. She was different from all the other girls here. She had no problems with her parents or school. She took care of people and raised everyone's spirits in the shrine. Her dream was to work at the town hall and help everyone in the village. We all said, she can get a better job than that. But violence breeds violence. And in the end, it has to be this way. How about the ritual artifacts? It's safe. The enemy had made their way here. I was prepared to shoot the artifacts and kill myself. What now? 20,000 SAB spirits are trapped inside the force field. And the SAB officers and vehicles are free to pass through. What about this? You make a talisman that allows only us to get in and out of the force field. And then if we swap it with a talisman on the mirror, it'd be checkmate, right? Lifting the force field while it's still filled with so many spirits would cause a fatal explosion. which would result in at least 5,000 spirits being launched into the outside world. We'd be looking at thousands of casualties. Oof. Big oof. So instead of taking the old talisman off, I'll put on our otherworld talisman on top of it. The what talisman? I found it when I was researching the enshrined god. Seoto Hime Mikoto's maiden sorcery. It isolates Saiga village to the other worlds forever. So there wouldn't be anything or anybody that could reach the village. This is our last option. Let me guess, it's a suicide attack. Assuming I can activate it, I would become something that is neither dead nor alive. The spirits wouldn't see me as their enemy anymore. You mean, you turn immortal and be trapped in the force field? This is our only option if we want to save lives. Ayane-chan, you didn't ask to be born into the Saikawa family. You understand why your father cooperated with Kohinata, right? He handed over the force field spell to the government and ended the duty of the Saikawas. And wanted you to live your own life. And you're just gonna throw it away? We're taking the Madoka Magica option off the table here. I don't care how many hundreds of people die in some explosion or whatever. How about we make it just so just you and me can leave this force field? If the cops ask about the collateral damage, just tell them I forced you to do it. I should have gotten the death sentence 5 times already for what I've done. Oh, there's a Knife World reference here that I really want to make, but it's going to be such a unique comment. You might notice that I don't speak in a dialect, right? What? My father was a Shinto bureaucrat who was from Tokyo. He married into my mother's family, the Saikawas. My mother succumbed to illness when I was 2, and he raised me himself. I spent most of my time with my father, so I didn't pick up the local dialect. People called me chief and admired me at the shrine, but I've had no friends since I was an elementary schooler in Shimotaki. But the elders in Saiga village were really nice to me every day. Eventually I convinced myself that it was just because I was a daughter of the Saikawas. I hated the village. I believe that the maidens thought of me as an outsider from the city too. But that was just an assumption. I can't see anything. Very dark. Everyone who died with their finger on the trigger. Not because you're a Saikawa. But because they really admired your leadership and dedication to research. I couldn't trust the maidens or the villagers. If my father made a deal with Kohinata to hand over the spell, then our family would be relieved of its duty. I was going to get out of this countryside village and go to university in Tokyo. I was prepared to turn my back on this place for good. I assumed everyone would hate me for abandoning the village. Pull your plate carrier up! Even though people believed in you all along, you never trusted anyone. Now they're all dead because of the Saikawa's fault. So you're gonna make amends for it in the other world? But what if life was for the living? There's one more reason. Even if I get out of the force field, the Ministry of Spirituality would pursue me wherever I go, and that's why we're going to kill them all. As long as someone possesses our family's knowledge, others will pursue them with evil intentions. There's an interesting spelling on intentions there. You want to prevent that by any means necessary. I'm gonna do what it takes. Anyways. Your father, the villagers, the maidens, and the enshrined god. All of them want you to live your own life and to be happy. In other words, they'd all be pissed at you for sacrificing yourself. I know. But I'm willing to let them chew me out until they can rest in peace. No, I didn't get young ones at all. If I were you, I'd auction off the ritual artifact for money. I guess that's why nobody trusts me to take the lead on anything. Here, I leave this to you. It's the audio data from Kohinata's shitty presentation. I want you to publish this and tell everyone what happened to Saiga Village. People, gods, and spirits die completely when they're forgotten. Got it. I'll avenge your father. Anyways, I'll go get a car. Oh, so we are gonna leave her. Come on. You can do better than that. Oh, we just took all the sake. Drive down this road and cross the bridge. And when you see a convenience store at the end of the road, you'll drive through one of the exits of the force field. Okay. Hey. I appreciate you getting revenge on Kohinata. But don't go wasting your life. We met in a shitty situation and spent only a few hours together, but... You are... my first and only... friend I've made in my whole life. Don't worry. I'm not so weak that I'd be killed by that old human chimney. I'll send you Kohinata's head by post. I'll pass. I don't want that at all. I've only been here for a short while, but... I did pretty good back there for a brat, right? I wish I could say see you again soon. No, be seeing you. You should go now. I might be a spirit if I can't get over this farewell. Then just curse me until you get bored. I'll take it. Goodbye, Ayane. Yeah, we noticed that. Hey, that's a little too early, don't you think? Z Mobile. I think we just rolled right through that red. Well then. It's gonna be hard work from here on out. You can't be drinking that like that. Hello? Is this Tanioka from Asagi TV? You listened to the audio data I sent. Pretty unbelievable, right? That's definitely Kohinata's voice. Oh, I also sent the data to other media outlets. The breaking news speed has already started. Or speedrun has already started. A scumbag from the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications is at your office. Well, I don't care if you hesitate to air the data or not. I sent the data and asked a couple of influencers to spread it on the internet earlier. I have no idea who that is. You'd be getting backlash and people will call you the government's dog if you didn't publish the data. I hope your daughter's concert is going well. Good luck. I like that we have the earpiece on and we're holding the phone to the other ear. Pick one or the other. Hello? Is this Shiori Maruoka's bereaved family? I'm not dead. I want to kill myself for being part of the genocide plan, though. How many of those bottles are you going through, man? Let's make up for that sin. Stealing the force field spell and destroying countryside villages using spirits. The Ministry of Spirituality is capable of that, right? But wiping out villages' website and social media accounts. And even addresses on the map is a different story. So then other ministries, party leaders, and social media companies could be considered accomplices, right? Oh, but how deep does it go? To confirm that, you know what we do, right? Do you remember that thing we made in the garage in Matsuhara? Does it still work? Yes, it does. It reeks like a musty sports jersey, though. Then let's get back at him. Kind of worried about that, but we'll see. This is a total mess. This genocide has become the Ministry of Spirituality's biggest scandal since World War II. What began as protests in front of the parliament buildings have devolved into riots. The riot police and the JGSDF have opened fire on rioters, resulting in numerous casualties. The Ministry of Spirituality has refused to consent to a police search, and have closed off their headquarters to outsiders. Oh, we got some RoboCop Rogue City action right here. The tense standoff between police and the Ministry of Spirituality continues with no end in sight. This whole standoff is a farce. Everyone knows the police are dogs of the government too. The government is just buying time to clean up all the evidence of their involvement. I'll go in and take all the evidence before they do. Oh no, is this a stealth section again? First objective is the terminal in the server room, the 26th floor. The second objective is Counselor Shido on the 27th floor. Hey, look at that. Got that Juggernaut armor. Police cars ahead. Hit him. I didn't get to play it, but isn't this like kind of what the ending of Modern Warfare 3? Mizuki Shiraishi. You're under arrest for trespassing in a spiritual disaster zone and conspiracy to plot an insurrection. How'd they already figure out it was me in here? Who else would be doing something this crazy? You got me. Alright, it's time. I have 240 shots of grenade launcher. Pretty solid if you ask me. Alright, moving. They're really ragdolling these guys. What are they carrying? MP5s. Danger close. My armor can't take any more punishment. I'm taking it off. Oh boy, we're going mobile. Am I still gonna have the grenade launcher though? The 25th floor is a variety of open and closed spaces. Make sure you swap between your rifle and shotgun when your surroundings call for it. I had 240 grenades and you're making me give them up? Come on. Is the Parliament building okay? Rioters broke in during an emergency meeting and set the place on fire. I wonder how many Parliament members died. It's safe to say we'll be seeing a lot of new faces by election. You should throw your hat from into the ring for the next election. Let me reload. Shotgun. I will when I come back from prison. Oops. I wonder if I recognize the sound effect that like random grunt was talking in. I feel like I remember that from the Kimono Friends GTA. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Please tell me that went long. Yeah. Okay. Where... Here we go. This doesn't carry as much ammo as I would like. Oh. Okay, maybe the LMG is not fantastic for the long reload time. Alright, we're making a run for it. You know what time it is. Come on down. No takers here. Well, while I do this for a little bit and no one's coming to run up on my position, I will say that there's this kind of interesting, like, approach that I'm taking in this game where having seen this guy's creative vision before this game, I see the kind of similarities in the way that presumably they portray like kind of the grunt enemies. There's the type of movement that you see, you know, even down to these noises. I really see that this is kind of a continued theme between them. Oh wait, I have the LMG. I don't know if I love that. Oh, it's a turret. Who's Kimura? Uh-oh. Oh, they took down... Alright, well, we're running. Excuse me. Uh-oh, there he is. I plan on making this one count. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. That didn't pay off. Where am I supposed to be shooting him? In the back? Alright, here we go. Give me some covering fire. How many more can I fit in this shotgun before he shows up? Uh-oh. I'm gonna assume that that did the trick. All right, let me get this SM or this LMG off me, man. Are we out of rifles? That's fine, I guess. This guy's dead, right? I feel a little assured by that, yeah. Well, come on in. I'd say the water's warm, but there's no water here. Alright, we're moving. Logged in as root. I'll open up the port to transfer the data. What are we doing again? Sending some data that looks like the Kohinata project. Hold on. This place is a server farm and a graveyard. Tokyo doesn't have the space to build graveyards. Anyways, server room's door's been locked. Armed spirits are in. Say what? How sturdy do you think this gravestone is? Well, it's made of titanium, so... Then I should be able to do this. No, you shouldn't. This looks very much like a Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence reference. Like the ship scenes. Where am I moving in on? Like with the lighting, with the Chinese characters. Okay, that's 1. 2. Between the music and like the... Okay, I'm not doing great. I wonder if this is a Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence thing. Oh wow, she went flying. Well, I'll give him credit. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a ridiculous game, but this is a good-looking segment. I can dig this aesthetic. You know, modern tactical stuff, whatever. But revisiting the sort of, you know, multicultural concept of what Ghost in the Shell was, good stuff. Okay, that's not the way to go. There's probably one person in here, to be completely honest with you. Or not. Okay, next floor, I think, right? Where's the elevator bay? Top up on ammo here. Was I not taking the elevator up? Whoops. Oh wait, there's a stairwell. But it's blocked. We're on the 26th. They're supposed to be 27th. That wasn't it. Was there another exit in here that I missed? Surely. Maybe all the way on this end, huh? Oh, the exit. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I wish I could have gotten a close-up of that. Maybe I'll try and identify that later on. Counselor, do you have a moment? 5 minutes. All I can spare to play with you. The Ministry of Spirituality security is really tight. They almost killed me. One of them was my nephew. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. As if we didn't just do that. How does it feel, killing your colleagues? Oh, killing's as easy as breathing. They also came to kill me. It's fair. There's a helicopter in the helipad. Why don't you escape? JGSDF officers are positioned on the surrounding rooftops, armed with stingers. They've probably received orders from Prime Minister Ida. There's no way out. And that means you've been cut off too. My face and name have been exposed all over Japan. It'd be useless to try and run anywhere. It's all over. Chin up, sir. I threw everything into the Funato project. It had taken me years to gain the funding and support to get it off the ground. Not to mention the means to keep it all hidden. Everything was to keep the people safe from the harm and pain caused by spirits. But then you, a fully grown woman, shamelessly wearing a child's uniform, ruined the project in one night. Poor thing. Okay, counselor, give me the names of everyone who was involved. I'll take a vertical video so it'll go viral. Does the name Yoshihiko Shido mean anything to you? Right now he's sleeping peacefully in our car. My accomplice just told me he rolled over in his sleep. You know, kids' souls don't turn into evil spirits. Their egos haven't developed enough yet. But if in their lives they happen to have certain experiences, long periods of abuse or torment, for example, then it's a different story. Leave my grandson out of this. Very Jack Bauer of you, jeez. You think none of those poor old men and women from Saiga had grandchildren? An economic downturn and an aging population cause increasing unseen deaths and suicide. Your responsibility is to figure out how to prevent these problems. But what you did is turning an innocent village into a landfill and try to justify it as being for the future. Did you actually kidnap his grandson? Of course not. It's just a bluff, idiot. You supposedly need allies like government organizations and companies to wipe out the village. The evidence should be in the data I got in the server room, but people need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. So that everyone will make memes on the internet. No one will forget about the truth. I want every representative and bureaucrat to suffer from PTSD for at least 50 years. If I confess, would you release my grandson? Yes. I swear on the souls of the 213 people who lived in Saiga Village. Okay. But it's too late. Oh. You're good. And you are dense. I'm glad you're still alive. If the government eliminates all evidence of the Funato project, it will start by erasing you. I think he's going off the building. We'll see. Good point. First of all, I have information on more than just the Funato project. My position as section chief of the KSAB is a cover-up. The war crimes in Myanmar, assassinations of political opponents, bribes, bid rigging, and so on. I could turn the country upside down 5 times over with what I know. Do you know the perfect place where you can get such information? The Cabinet Intelligence Agency. Okay, exactly. That's my real job. The Cabinet Office's coffee is so good. So anyways, I promised the higher-ups to protect the secret and eliminate Mizuki Shiraishi. In exchange, they'll spare me and allow me to start a new life with a new identity. What a businessman. Well, the Ministry of Spirituality will be disbanded because of the scandal. And local governments will have to take care of spirits themselves. Villages and towns in the countryside without a budget won't be able to handle the problem, though. Therefore, more people will move to metropolitan areas. The population of Japan is just under 100 million. It's ridiculous to take care of the countryside in this situation. Japan can hold up as long as Tokyo survives. You're awfully loyal to Tokyo for such a country bumpkin. Maybe you're right. Kill her. Oh, no, no, no. Move, 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 move. Ouch. Ow. Youch. Damn, you guys kill her. Got that? No way. Alright, where'd that dude's knife go? I was hoping it'd be modeled so I could try and see what it is, but maybe I'll add it after the fact. Okay, I hear someone. My camera angle doesn't seem very conducive. Man, this guy is pretty hardy. Shame that we're gonna do this again. Well, I feel like we're getting closer to the end. I hope so. I've been going for a good number of hours here, but this has been a very interesting game. Maybe I'll reserve some thoughts for the very end, but it did not go the way I thought it was going in terms of plot, and that has led me to have certain beliefs about what this game is meant to be. We'll see. I spent all this time loading shotguns, and yet every time I actually end up in a situation where I'm hoping to use it, it always gets taken away from me. Next thing you know, they're gonna give me my grenade launcher back instead of letting me use my 50 shell M104. Oh, this is the... These guys are a little more heavily armored. That's inconvenient. Anyone left? This is not terrible, right? Well, aren't you having a bad day? Okay, maybe he's not going off the building then, yeah? This is an oddly loud chopper noise. Got a radar lock. What? You can't be firing that in the city. The Shinto agency, don't they know how much I paid them? Nope. Well, goodbye. The Bumpkin Chief is dead. Are we clear to open fire at the SAA's Apache? We need to ask the higher-ups. Oh. This dude loves the neck snapping. Here's how we can still make it. Hey Shiraishi, you joined exactly a year ago, right? How's work going? Is it better than when you were at the JGSDF? Well, it's better than shooting at people, but still leaves me feeling a bit empty inside. Is something the matter? No matter how many spirits I exercise, new ones just spawn over and over. Yeah, you pack that wound. We need to stop them, even if it means getting our hands dirty. And you worked for the Spiritual Policy Division at HQ, right? If you have an idea, I'll do it. What an idiot. Are you saying you just do anything I told you? Get out of here. Just focus on your task. I'll go ahead. Come on, get that guy too. You got 1 out of 2 cops. You're in for a penny, in for a pound. Yes, sir. Do your best, Shiraishi. Oh, there's a loading screen. Dang, how long is this game? Wheat Awamugi. Hey guys, Wheat Awamugi here. Thank you guys for all your requests for ghost hunting spots. I've come to our most requested haunting ground, an abandoned factory in Ikuma Town, Shiga. Let her cook, chat. There's a serious incident here 50 years ago where 16 people died. Now this place is so spiritually perilous that the Ministry of Spirituality even forbid grieving families from entering. Isn't that just wild? Someone's throwing some pogs in the chat. It's 2 a.m. in Japan. You know what that means. It's witching hour. Something will happen any second now. For real. Any second now. I came prepared with a list of questions and some pepper spray to try on them. You ready, chat? Like, if the government didn't want anyone running around here, they should have locked it. Someone was bound to trespass sooner or later. Okay then, let's get going. Don't forget to turn your lights off, chat. Chat, is this real? Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Should have seen that coming. It looks like it'd be an awesome spot for a photo shoot. What is this? It looks like a wheel of something. Oh well, let's just keep going. Oh my god. It's blood? Hold on. This blood. Doesn't it look fresh? Flip the camera. Let's see who's behind you. Oh shit. It's an actual spirit. Come on. What? Help me. Oh, a helmet. Put on a helmet. Kinki Spiritual Affairs Bureau. You want to die, idiot? Why are you here? My phone? So what? Your viewers would have been cursed to you, moron. Or cursed to you, moron. But I got a ton of requests from my viewers to ghost hunt here. Duh. I sent you requests on multiple accounts. This is Vulture to KSAB. We have an incident in an abandoned factory in Ikuma. A streamer has trespassed on the restricted area and is injured. Should be taken to the nearest hospital. Spirits around here have gotten aggressive, requesting to bomb the area before it gets serious. One injured, copy that. But about the bombing, Shiga Prefecture and Ikuma Town are arguing over who will pay the demolition cost. The Act on Prevention of Unjust Acts by Spirits, Article 13 Emergency Clause. If a citizen trespasses a spiritually perilous area and is injured, an officer of the Spiritual Affairs Bureau must rescue the citizen and is given authority to demolish any surrounding buildings. Mizuki, that's why you tricked the streamer into going to the factory? Hey, Section Chief, you are the Section Chief now. Talk like a professional. Man, we just got that blank check to do whatever we want, apparently. Geez, I've only been Section Chief for 2 days. Give me a break. You don't remember? Kohinata was always ready to chuck his ashtray at our heads. Keep your chin up. Anyways, drop bombs here. You got it? Hey, Hunter 1, come in. This is Hunter 1. I'll be in the target area in 2 minutes. I'm taking the injured person to a secure area. I'll give the signal to start bombing after that. Copy that. By the way, I've made up for what I did, right? You forgive me, right? Do I even need to be here? Don't be grumpy, Chief. Your job is to explain what happened to HQ and the local government. I'm going straight home after I take the injured person to the hospital. And I'll take PTO next Monday. Happy Friday, guys. Shiraishi out. Very transactional. But I guess that's how it should be. Surprisingly, Maruoka and I have returned to our work. It's because our allies have taken seats in the provisional government after the riot. And the government was too afraid of public backlash to arrest me and Maruoka. But still, I'm not gonna lie. Kohinata and Shido were right. The Spiritual Affairs Bureau can only take care of 2,000 or 3,000 spirits a year. Despite 10,000 unlawful spirits spawning at in that same time. I know it never ends, and it might seem meaningless. But I have a reason why I keep exercising them. As long as I live. I'll send souls to Ayane Saikawa's offerings. That's a hell of a relationship, no pun intended. Alright, that looks like it was it. Let's see what happens. Oh man, it's been a good number of hours that I've been going at it. Jeez. Interesting game. I thought it was going to be abysmal, to be honest. And there were parts where it was very very challenging to persevere through it, but it was decently fun, I would say. Kinda just Chilla's art assets in here. Anyhow, it was a little tenuous at times, but otherwise I thought it was pretty good for what it's worth. This is kind of like this is a $10 game on Steam. Well, this guy modeled the Type 89, Type 64, someone else did the Type 20. Let's see, looking at these guns now. 13_knife. I'll have to go back and look at that. I'm more of a knife guy than anything else. I see that everyone, I'm kind of like talking over this this slide here, the after action pictures. But yeah, I feel like I thought this was going to be just like, oh yeah, this is kind of like a cash grab thing, but it actually is shockingly well thought out in terms of what they're trying to portray. I definitely see these sorts of little moments of political commentary, I would say, and it really does seem like a very contemporary game for issues that concern people now. You know, this is, quite frankly, a very global issue now with the challenges that the world faced and declining trust in leadership and the lack of value of human life by governments worldwide. So, quite frankly, I feel like this was also, it turned into a bit of almost like a cry for help, really. Or not a cry for help, that's a little harsh to say, but definitely a message. How you interpret it and how it's veiled in gunfire and me talking about killing people, but I think it's a very, very pertinent thing. This is the Kikukawa household there. So I do find that this ended up being a little more interesting than I thought it would be. That the way that they talk about things like being willing to sacrifice villages and the declining population in the countryside versus doubling down on reinvestment in metropolitan areas. Very, very interesting commentary and very timely, I suppose, too. So there is that. I did think these gunshots sounded a little real, and I see that they did have recorded gunshot sounds. Isao is familiar. I'm trying to remember where I'd seen their composition before, but don't know. Oh yeah, Tchaikovsky, there you go. Yeah, it was not what I thought it was. I'm gonna say it also, I mentioned it earlier, like sometime back, I think in the final building raid, but I do feel like there is definitely an element of, I guess, you know, Muteki's previous directorial experience, so to say. It's a plug. Go watch the Kimono Friends one if you can or if you care. I see parallels in enemy movement, certain camera angles, the pacing of the humor, like at the very end when Shiraishi was punching the streamer. That was a very kind of hallmark moment based on this guy's sense of humor. Oh, that was it. Alright, well, I've just kind of been talking through it overall, so there is that. But yeah, it was a very unique game, I would say. I think we kind of overlooked it, kept like, oh, it's funny, it's named the Kinki Spiritual Affairs Bureau, but it was an experience. It was certainly something. I think this is a little more positive than I had gone into this anticipating. I thought this was going to be like a scathing and be like, oh, this was terrible and a waste of time and I wouldn't recommend it, but it was solid enough. There's a lot of stuff out there. Now, granted, this is kind of expensive, but there are also some paid games that are abysmal, quite frankly. And I don't know, this is just a very unique one. And I hope that everyone kind of enjoyed it. This is going to be a mess of a video to edit, to release, but whew, what a weird game. It ended up being not too... I thought it was going to be very heavy on the tactical thing, but yeah, we're gonna improve our splits and we're gonna have our nods on or whatever, and it ended up being a commentary on how the growing modern world is leaving culture, tradition, and, you know, historical values and the elderly behind. So that was an angle I was not expecting. Kind of rambling. It's been like, I don't even know how many hours of recording for me at this point, but I'm just gonna do it all at once. But I think that's pretty much everything I had to say. I'm gonna link again. Watch this. I know it's not as published anymore, and if they even own up to it anymore, if he owns up to it, but go check out some of the previous videos you'll see here. It's very interesting that the creative vision based on like a fan work really translated into how I perceive this particular game, like the way that the enemies move, the humor, the action sequences, right? A lot of armored vehicles busting through walls. So I highly recommend that you check that out. But somehow this all links back to Kono Friends. That's just how this channel operates. But I think that's it for Kinki Spiritual Affairs Bureau. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is a weird one. I don't even know like how to traditionally outro this. It's just, I'm going to be digesting this for a little while to go here. So I hope everyone had a good time watching this video. And thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, depending on when you're watching this video. Take care and stay frosty out there. You're all the tip of the spear, tier one operators in the field, so to say. Yep.
はい。